Da, 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 da. How you all doing, everybody? This is Harry Felger at the network, and today I'm going to do a short continuation of yesterday's video where I was talking about technology for automation regarding posting emails and what have you. Um, I was doing my homework last night, and I came up with the three most promising looking ones. Let me maneuver myself a little bit. There we go. The three most promising looking ones: um, CoScheduler, Hootsuite, and uh, RecurPost. Uh, Hootsuite, as you know from yesterday, Donna worked with it when it was free uh, uh, in the beta. And comes recommended from her. CoScheduler comes recommended from Chef Katrina, and RecurPost is just a third option. There are many
Yes.
others, um, but for brevity's sake, I'm just gonna go with these three. I did look into a bunch of other ones, uh, uh, but with prior recommendations, the first two and the third one was sort of like the best out of the rest so far that I saw. If anybody else has um, a a suggestion as far as a posting automation tool is concerned, please feel free to leave them in the comments. Comments.
Comments.
Com-
Mine's
Comments.
mirrored, so yeah.
Um, and we will look into those too. For this, I'm going to actually share my screen, so this is going to get a little weird for a second because, well, we're going to be looking at forever, ever.
Into eternity.
But then I'm going to come off of this screen, so I'm not even going to be able to see what you're looking at on the video. I'm just going to be able to see my screen. So if you do put any comments in, I'm really sorry if I don't get to them in a timely manner. But this is how this works. Okay, so first up is CoScheduler. Ta-da! This is CoScheduler's homepage. CoSchedule.com, as we can see up here. CoScheduler, nice clean page. This is a display of what you're getting when you use their service. One of the things I do like about this is it looks like a very nice, neat calendar. So it seems very intuitive on the onset. I don't know yet because I haven't tested it yet. With all of these, there are levels of service. I find that across the board, their big business version of this is always going to be something that you need to actually talk to a rep and get a price rather than the set prices for um, the lower tiers. Obviously, from left to right is lowest tier to highest tier. The marketing suite is for a large organization, a business much larger than myself. Also, another feature is all of them have a free trial. Now, granted, it's only like 14 days, 10 days, 20 days. It's not long enough for you to get a real test of it, but at least you're getting a portion of this for free. And that's very important as far as I'm concerned, because financially, that's a win. I need at least a little bit of time to evaluate, see if I like the tool, see if I like the interface, see if it's intuitive to me and whatnot. So there's that. So let's take a look and see what the products are. The blog calendar, their first tier. Now, you can start a free trial, 14 days. And of course, all of these have these little
Chat.
live chat assistants. They all do. With CoScheduler, these are some of the social media applications that they use: Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Gmail, Google. What is it? Google Shelf? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
WordPress and Docs. Basically, you put everything on one big calendar, and then you can look at it far into the future. This allows you to be a little more proactive in your content, in varying your content, in keeping from doing things on Twitter, which get your account blocked by spamming the same post over and over and over again. Of course, all of these have little testimonials in the middle of them, but I'm going to try to skip past all that stuff because it really it's relevant, but it's, they're just taking the top ratings from their reviews and just posting them for everyone to see. We can just go and look at that stuff on our own. So there's a lot of drag and drop for posts. Apparently there's also rescheduling available, which is something that stands alone on CoScheduler. It highlights WordPress content, which is also a key feature. I believe Hootsuite actually has WordPress as well involved in it. The only thing I think I haven't seen so far is if Instagram is actually covered by CoSchedule. If anyone has information on that, that would be helpful. Planning content ahead of time, but that's any scheduler, any tool will do that for you. And it allows you to set times for engagement. So like, responding, automated responses to comments on your posts and what have you. Then there's their, tagline for the product, schedule, publish, blah, 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 blah. All right. The second level in this is their marketing calendar. So this is for something that's a little bit bigger. It comes with a bigger price tag. As far as what's offered beyond the initial, it doesn't really delve too deeply into it. It's just very cursory in their description there. You get to see everything all together. It's not like it's not segregated or as segregated as, I guess, the lower tier. It also allows you to get reports that you can share. Obviously, if you are a marketing engineer for another company, this would assist you in giving reports on your progress and how it's important to be employed. How is it important for them to employ you? It also has a tool that tracks what your marketing is actually doing, and rescheduler. Again, 14-day trial, nice, clean, very separate, very clear calendar. Start your trial, and then Marketing Suite. You have to request a demo for it. Again, you're gonna have to contact their their people, but it gives you a family. You have the marketing calendar that you have with the initial higher tier, the second tier, I suppose you could call it. Content organizer, social, like it separates everything out so that you can divvy it up to an entire marketing team. I don't believe that that's completely 100% necessary for anybody who would be watching this, but if this is more your liking, that would be something to explore. But this is something I can't even give you a price on. All right, so we go back to the home page and we can go over here to pricing. Nice, clear, easy place to figure out how much this stuff costs. Generally, I stick with billed annually because it's always going to be less expensive. Of course, you have to contact sales in order to figure out how much your marketing suite is going to cost. So the blog calendar, that's $14 a month. It gives you access to real-time blog and social calendar, which is that calendar, that nice clean interface that I was talking about. Automate your social schedule, integrate with WordPress, bulk schedule your posts, grow your audience. So it's a package really for growing your markets. This is one of the pathways to success. You got to start somewhere. The $30 a month option, $29, but $30 a month option includes all of this stuff. But your marketing calendar has all of your marketing projects in that calendar, which would include your email marketing, your website content, events, yada, 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 as opposed to just being blog posts and social media. You can customize your calendar completely. You can share read-only calendars. That would be communicating with your team if you have a team, and easily reschedule projects. And again, of course, the highest tier has everything from below, but it's really based towards having a team for marketing. They have a nice frequently asked questions and what have you. That's CoScheduler there in a nutshell. No, Chris, everything is on the machine. I don't know how clear it's coming through because it is eating a lot of this machine's resources to run all of this all in one shot. Just to be completely fair. So if the video is a little bogged, I'm sorry. That's about the best I can do for you. So then let's. Is that Hootsuite? All right. Our second one is Hootsuite. Hootsuite is a platform. They come with a 30-day trial, so it gives you a little bit more time to really get comfortable with the tools before you're really committed financially. Pretty much mostly the same features, except this doesn't really have the calendar that CoScheduler has. It has a completely different interface. Okay, so they have a free plan. The free plan allows you to manage up to 3 social accounts. You can schedule up to 30 posts. It's a very watered down version of the tool. This would be, like the bare minimum. You're like, this would be like how I'm using StreamYard right now to post on 3 different venues all at once to do video. The professional, the first paid one, starts at $30 a month. It allows you 10 social media accounts in one place, all with one password. So it basically allows you to log to everywhere in one shot. You get unlimited integration of RSS. I believe this has to do with on-site promotion and, of course, live chat support. The tools that they have are a little bit clunkier, I feel, than CoScheduler, but given the extra time that you have for free with it, it seems like that would be worthwhile just to even check it out for the 30 days. The fact that it has apps that actually work with it gives it a little more flexibility than the CoSchedule is offering, and it offers analytics at this level, but so does CoSchedule. So it's pretty much the same without the calendar, which boo, but with all of these apps, which yay, one might be a calendar. I'm not sure because I haven't looked that deeply into it. After the professional comes the team, the business, and the enterprise. Now, the enterprise is all custom, and that's for businesses that are well outside of the range of anybody that's involved with the network. The team, if you have like a small team like Donna and I, this might be applicable, but this comes with a very large price tag at $120 a month, billed annually. So that's,
Yeah.
you're looking at dropping $1,000 on this, but it gives you access to 20 accounts as opposed to 10, 3 users, 2,000 monthly boost spend, which is boosting your posts and live chat support, the same automated post scheduling, same essential apps. You get internal messaging across the team. You get platform training from Hootsuite. So Hootsuite uses social media professionals to help train you in utilizing social media for your business. And of course, custom analytics, because every one of them is going to have it. This is actually helpful.
Oh, that is.
Look, once you go to
Nice.
the team level, it gives you a side-by-side comparison. So, social profiles, 10, 20, 35, 50 plus across the board. All of them give you unlimited messaging. The user count, I'm not sure if that's user That includes the person who owns the account, or if that's one user aside them. And additional users. Employee collaboration, streamline workflows, blah, 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 blah. All of them have auto scheduling. All of them have, apparently they all have a publishing calendar, even though I didn't see one. Maybe I'll sign up for the free one and get a look at what that consists of. Bulk scheduling, and the tracking starts at the team level, so you can't really do much URL tracking. You can't do URL tracking at the professional level. You have to take the team level, which again comes with a $2,500 a year bill. All of them have access to the apps. You can't micromanage messaging. So basically, when you get to the business level and above, you can have an overarching administrator approve all of the work of the other people. Obviously, if you don't have that many people because you have a professional or a team account, you don't really need that. And content library, that has more to do with their in-house storage. Campaign planning, again, all the stuff that's like outside of the realm of these two here, I'm really not going to pay too much attention to, because I don't think very many of us are dealing in the I have $8,000 a year to spend on my marketing. So basically, the boost post, the post boosting, is basically sort of like the Facebook boosting, where they give you a monthly stipend, depending on your level, for making your posts more impactful than others, putting yours in front of more people that you're not directly connected with. As far as ad campaign management, you can't really do much with that at the lower levels. Your analytics, you get detailed metrics at every level. You can start customizing it at the team level, and then after that, everything else is a very professional level of marketing that I'm not really focused on. I don't know about any of the rest of you, but I'm pretty much cutting all of this. Wait, no. All right, that's not going to work. All of this stuff over here out. You can monitor your messaging, social inbox. Basically, this is your customers can interact with you via Hootsuite as opposed to having to go through a separate email. Another integration tool that allows you to streamline your online presence. It also allows you to monitor all the messaging across all of your accounts. So in the case of like the professional where you have 10 accounts, you'll be able to see your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram, your WordPress, your Tumblr, your whatever the fuck, all in one spot and be able to respond to those. When you get to the team level, team assignment starts coming in, and then after that, message tagging, it's something that's a little more high end than what we're really dealing with. Security, outside of the bottom two here, compliance integrations, that's they use an app, used to be called Nextgate. It's called Proofpoint, for automated social security. Automated social media security, meaning your all of your social media information is protected via Proofpoint. Employee permissions, basically, once you get to the team level, you control who gets to see and alter what. As far as training is concerned, I'm not sure where this fits in here, this number of 355, but apparently you can get a Hootsuite platform certification, product training, basically training on setting up your Hootsuite. It's on demand. You get 60 minutes one-on-one and live training for the entire team on the higher levels. You don't get priority support or a quarterly business review at this level. So, there's that. All of them have access to free apps. There are paid apps, which you get auto access to at the higher ends, but you do have to pay for at the lower ends. There is no employer advocacy, meaning that anybody that's working with you, you can't integrate their social media into your Hootsuite. And social selling, basically that's the same thing, empowering the team to sell via Hootsuite. So there's the breakdown on Hootsuite, and there's a lot more to go through. I'm basically just doing the very lightest touch on this. Again, they do have a lot of articles, a lot of resources regarding all of the things I explained here. Plans, platform, blah, 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 blah. All right. So that's Hootsuite. And then let me just check up on here. Nothing new and interesting happening here. Hi, everybody. Look, there's a kitty.
It's a different kitty than the last time.
Well, they were seeing it the whole time, just so you know. I just can't see it. All right, so Recur Post. Ta-da! Now, Recur Post, I didn't really look very much into because it didn't come recommended. I looked into the first two because they were recommended, and I was just looking for an alternative so that I had another option to see what the difference was, if there were differences, if there was pros, if there was cons. So Recur Post, again, it's automation, allows you to pinpoint times of posting, saves time, everything you need in one place. You'll notice there's a little Instagram icon here. I don't know what this is. Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest. Things are dancing around. It's kind of fun.
It's cute. Yeah.
It's kind of cute. It's kind of fun. Well, there you go. Google My Business. That's what this is. All right. So the supported networks, profile pages, groups on Facebook, Twitter profiles, Google My Businesses, profile and companies in LinkedIn, Instagram profiles, and coming soon, Pinterest. That's an interesting thing right there. Can we make the bird fly around like the pea? That's sad. I can't do that. Anyway, all right. The dancing stuff gets a little distracting after a while. I'm just going to say that. So again, how Recur Post features are shown here. Scheduling all your content, team collaboration, it looks like they have like an option for over here for saving content, like things that work well that you may want to use again, be it templates or what have you. Apparently, Recur Post works via mobile as well, so you can do it via a mobile device as opposed to doing it on a desktop computer or tablet or what have you. You get white label reports just like with everything else. So apparently, if you are using a different scheduler, this is something Recur Post works on. Basically, taking people from other schedules to their product, and they will actually recreate your experience with the other platform. So you get to create a content library, which is what I was talking about up here with curating posts, curating content, set your schedule, obviously, and they offer weekly reports to keep you updated on what's going on. Hear from the users, that's just testimonials. They have a video here. I am not going to play it, but basically it explains how they go through all of these things. Blah, 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 blah. Pricing, because that's the important thing, right? So again, pricing, it's annual. You get 2 months free with Recur Post, which is pretty cool. The social accounts, you can add any of your social accounts supported by Recur Post. For instance, if you add your personal Facebook page, Twitter profile, LinkedIn, that's considered as 3 accounts. Our standard free plan allows you to add 1 profile of each kind, i.e. you cannot add 2 accounts of the same kind. For instance, 2 Twitter profiles or 3 Facebook pages. All of our paid plans, however, let you add any amount of different social accounts regardless of their type. Okay, so what this is basically saying, as far as social accounts, when you do the free plan, you can do a Facebook page, a Twitter page, and LinkedIn, I guess, is what they said. Yeah, a LinkedIn. But if you have a page and your personal page on Facebook, you can't use the free to automate both of those. You would have to go to your first paid option, which is at $20.83 a month. So that's $247, something like that, like less than $250 annually, obviously, and you get a 7-day trial. So you get 7 days to really work with it before you have to pay. Stored recurring updates. So basically what you do is you set up a library, and your library has certain updates that are going to happen at a regular schedule. These most likely will be things like if you're promoting a giveaway or something to that effect, that you could have it on repeat, and you can keep it in your library to have it repeat like once a day, so that people are reminded that giving stuff away or something like that.
Mhm.
You're given a limited amount of recurring updates per day per account, which basically what that means is like if you have a Twitter, a LinkedIn, and a Facebook account attached to your free account, what that sums up to being is you can post reoccurring updates 10 times a day on each of those 3 accounts. On the first paid level, the medium yearly, that would be 300 posts a day. 10 for, or hang on, sorry, it's 20 posts over 10, so 200 posts a day. That are just completely automated recurring posts. But you're also allowed 1,000 updates. One-off updates, that's like a right away, something happened just right then. For the free level, you get 10. For the medium yearly, you get 20, and it's 40 for the large yearly. Now, the large yearly, it's about $500 annually, so I don't know if anyone's really looking to go in on that. RSS feeds, we saw this in CoSchedule. The amount of trusted links that you can use, or you can store, team members, basically people outside of yourself. So medium yearly gives you the option to have 2 people. You don't have any of these options at the free level. You can have someone actually approving the input as well. So this gives you the option to oversee your one team member or your 2 team members in the large yearly. So basically, if you shared anything on other tools from before you had or while you have recur posts, you at the yearly level, at the medium yearly level, and the large yearly level, you can actually import those from the other tools into recur posts, which is interesting. With Twitter, the reason why they brought this up apparently is that they will help you vary your tweets so that your recurring posts don't get you blocked or banned as spam. White label reports, obviously, the report on how your stuff is doing, and that's available after you get paid. All of them, the interesting thing here, all of them offer unlimited content libraries and a calendar, but I haven't seen what that calendar looks like, so I don't really have any input. The only calendar I really saw was CoSchedule, and it looks beautiful. I haven't seen any real calendar from any of the other options I noted. I'm guessing I'd have to actually start a free trial on any of them to see that. Future preview allows you to act as like a personal calendar for future posting. And apparently it works out to 2 months from the date. So you'll be able to visualize what direction you're going in with your posts, blah, 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 blah. Now, this next thing, Chef Katrina brought this up, and I kind of agree with her. If you ask any 10 people, you're going to get 10 different answers as to when's the best time to schedule your posts. Oddly enough, I will be completely fair. I get a ton more traction on stuff that I post towards the end of the evening at Eastern Standard Time. So 10, 11 o'clock. After 24 hours, I see a lot more traction on those posts than I see if I post something first thing in the morning. A couple of people will see it. Well, that was probably loud, and I'm really, really sorry about that.
Everybody's awake now.
Probably has something to do with the fact that I keep hitting the desk with my knee. So sorry about that. Where was I? So as far as best time schedule for posting, I don't think anybody really has any information. They just have opinions.
Well, I noticed like an uptick in my YouTube postings, usually Monday through Thursday. Numbers seem to be, reflect lower because everybody's, doing stuff on Friday and Saturday. And,
Well, I think this has more to do with like the exact time. It's like micromanaging. No, the exact time, not the days.
Because I'll make a posting on because I've tested this. I would make a posting on Friday night at 11 o'clock, and it doesn't get as much traction as it would say Thursday at 11 o'clock p.m.
This is actually talking about the exact opposite thing. Not what day, but what time of the day.
Yeah.
So it'd be like comparing Monday and Tuesday at 5 o'clock as opposed to 11 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? So I completely agree with you. There's no point in posting very much on Fridays, Saturdays, because nobody bothers looking at that stuff. They'll want to look at everyone partying. I can't blame them. But as far as the best time of day, I find no rhyme or reason. We live in we're using a tool that's used around the world. So any time of day is a good time to post, but not necessarily every day is a good day to post. And they all give you advanced analytics reporting, basically analyzing your efforts. If you do have a nonprofit, you can contact them for something less expensive, and their options for a bigger plan, they do not even list it, but they just say contact us. So there's that. This is the only one that I noticed that actually mentions Instagram. So there's that, but they don't have Pinterest yet. If that's something that you're doing. This is just a list of all the things that they include. A lot of these include most of this stuff. So there's that. Of course, they have our frequently asked questions. Okay, so there's all of the initial work I did looking into automation tools. Now, just in case you can't tell, we'll just remove this for now. Just in case you can't tell, this was only 45 minutes of me talking about this. I actually went through, read, looked at all this stuff until I was bleary-eyed. So it's not an easy process. It's not something you just go, okay, and then just pick and go. There's a lot of testing involved. There's a lot of seeing how things work and that. So if you manage to muscle through this to here, thanks a lot. But I think I'm gonna go now because it's been a while. All right, I gotta make dinner, and I got video editing to do. So thanks for stopping by, and
Bye, guys.
have a great